Lancashire at Turf Moor in Burnley. A warm welcome on a beautiful day. I'm Derek Ray, your match commentator, and alongside providing all the tactical and technical analysis, it's Stuart Robson. And it's all about action from the Premier League in this case. It's Burnley taking on Chelsea.
This should be a good game. Great atmosphere inside the stadium. We've got two teams full of quality, some interesting matchups, and two coaches that want to play an attractive brand of football. What more could you ask for?
And a look at the starting lineup for Burnley.
Well, they're starting with an attacking 4-5-1 formation with three players in advance of two holding midfielders. But it's important that the wide players come in field to join the centre forward at the right time.
And here's how it looks for Chelsea. Cucurella starts with Reece James in the fullback positions. And in this tactical setup, they have just the one player in attack. So off and running here, the first half underway. Florentino. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Oh, moving it nicely. Well, it could be on for him here. Just narrowly off target. Florentino. Now with Edwards. Really good challenge. And Chelsea looking dangerous. A real opening now. A goal in the early stages. Precisely what they had been planning.
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. He skips past his marker, and that gives him the space to get his shot away. Excellent stuff from him.
Goal
1-0 then.
Number 20, João Pedro.
Florentino. On the ball, Cullen. Walker. Good tackle, taken away. Now Chelsea showing good width. Can he deliver? And you have just witnessed a really high-class save.
Well, you won't see a better reaction save than that. That is a superb piece of goalkeeping.
Who's going to get on the end of it? Anthony. Wasteful from Burnley. James. On to Palmer. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Well, plenty of green space to run into. And there's the feed into the box. Well, I suspected that might be difficult for the keeper, but I was wrong. Mejbri. On the ball, Cullen. And passing it through. Oh, reacted so quickly! And played short. Throw-in coming up for Burnley. He has time to play it over. Pass chiselled nicely.
That pass is always on.
Keeper had it covered. Played over. Well, a firm header, but the keeper was waiting for it. James. Reece James. Joao Pedro. Oh, they were in a decent position too. And it's with Foster. Enzo Fernandez. Palmer. Well, not making life difficult for the keeper at all. A wide attempt. Cole Palmer. Pedro. And return to Pedro. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. And the counter-attack looks on. Cullen. Very effective pass. And they stopped them in their tracks. Oh, breezing past him. Chance to equalise. Oh dear, they passed up what was a golden chance.
Well, that's a big opportunity wasted. I'm not sure how he hasn't scored there.
Palmer. And the defenders know they need to get tighter. Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. Well, the threat could be there. Pedro Neto. Able to skip past his man. Insufficient guile on the crossing front, you've got to say. And very nicely positioned to win it back. Reece James. Can anyone stop him? And roaming free here. Decent idea. Good work from Chelsea to win back possession. Dangerous ball. Can he finish? And Chelsea have done it. It's going to be so difficult to stop them now.
the replay, and just look how quickly they break forward once they win the ball back. And it's a good run, matched by a very cool finish. What a great goal that is.
Two 2-0 now, and back underway. Florentino. Enzo Fernandez. Committed challenge. We've had the official word. There will be a minimum of 2 added minutes. Anthony. Crossing possibilities. Deflected out for a throw-in. So deflection, and it will be a throw-in. And penalised there. Delivered into the box. Danger still on. And with that, the first half comes to an end here at Turf Moor. Well, the ball is rolling again, and no getting away from it. Delightful stuff served up by Chelsea in the first half. Will we see a similar pattern in the second 45? Cucurella. Now a decent position. Winning back possession.
Well, they defend those areas really well.
Hannibal Mejbri could catch them on the break. But the danger averted for now. Pedro Neto. On to James. Well, danger here as he runs at them. Tremendous challenge. Florentino. He's in here. Oh, and what a super save to deny them a route back into the game.
Although he strikes it well, I think he should have passed it.
Trying to pick out a teammate. Well, too close to the goalkeeper to really pose a threat. Pedro. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Palmer. And Chelsea could be onto something. And a fine cross. Could be! Oh, superb tackle! And sending it out of play. Throw in here.
Can the owner of the red sports car, that's a red sports car, parked outside main reception, please return to your vehicle?
Marcus Edwards. And a throw in for Burnley. Edwards. And look at this! Spot on with that tackle. And into the last 30 minutes now. And Chelsea get the decision from the referee. And plenty of space for this Chelsea attack. And veering in field. And it's played into the centre. It might end up being a genuine chance. Well, it really looked as though that was going to be another goal from him.
Well, a chance for his second there. Probably should have done a bit better there, really.
To replace switch play. Number 29,
Time for a change then.
Fofana.
Played over. And a free kick in a dangerous position. In its beauty, excellent technique. Well, they get the ball moving once more. It's been all Chelsea so far. You sense there could be extra punishment handed out. Hannibal Mejbri might be able to set up the chance. Well, going for power, but what can you say about it, really? Not great. Well, a splendid individual performance, but the manager elects to make a change. Neto. Now with Caicedo. Pedro Neto. This looks interesting. Oh, big chance. Another goal! The lead grows to 4 now. A rampant display.
Well, let's look at this again. And what a 1-2 it is to unlock the defence. And there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
And this is turning into something of a rout. 4-0. Florentino. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Well, breaking at pace is always a possibility. And the cross goes in. And problem solved for now. Quilinci Hartmann. And into the last 15 minutes of action. Decent idea. Can he finish? And did just enough defensively. So deciding to make a personnel change at this juncture. Now sending it in. Well, that's a sad end to the attack. Given away by Chelsea. Edwards. And it's with Foster. Anthony. On the ball, Florentino. And very nicely positioned to win it back. Enzo Fernandez. Cucurella. On to Palmer. Now showing fine vision. And he didn't miss by all that much with the header. Just a little bit off target. They've decided that now is the time to go to the bench. Well, the referee not too happy with the challenge and blows for a free kick. Free kick, it had to be. Target, but tame, you might say. Straight at the keeper. Anthony. Could be troublesome. Oh, it looked really promising for them.
Well, nice approach play, but the final pass wasn't quite good enough.
Palmer. You know, Chelsea have an awful lot of space. Can he? Well, a forceful effort, but it goes down as a missed opportunity.
Well, he strikes it with power, but not with accuracy. I think that's a big miss.
Cullen. And on to Edwards. Plenty of support here. And a decent delivery. Well, they kept their shape defensively. Job done for now. Quick counter could be on. Beautifully weighted ball. Well, even marginally offside is still against the law.
Yeah, and he just needed to hold his run for a fraction longer, and he would have been in on goal.
That's a lovely ball. A Chelsea corner. Now referring to the earlier infringement, the referee sees it as a bookable offence. And there's the delivery. And that's going to be all for this game. There won't be too many happy Clarets fans heading home on the back of this defeat.